Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you a new action figure from the world of
Dungeons and Dragons.
And it is
Grimsword.
The ultimate action figure.
Yes.
And these are by...
This is by Neca.
Alright. And these have the window in the front so we can take a look at the figure. Cool artwork on the front.
Look at that.
And on the side. So this is classic D&D.
Yeah, I actually had both of these figures, Grimsword and War Duke, in a much smaller size. These are probably like, I'm going to say 7-inch scale. The ones I had were probably like 4 or 5-inch. They weren't as detailed, they weren't as articulated, but this is like the, you know...
Evil action figure, so he's a bad guy, huh?
Yeah, this is like
the other side doesn't really have any, just artwork at the bottom. Alright.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh, look at that.
Bringing back memories.
Ooh, we do have some glare, but there he is. Really cool. Got the artwork on the side there. It does look like he comes with some sort of very weird weapon that I haven't seen before. It's like a cobra head mace.
Mace, yeah.
Yeah, very cool. And he definitely has some kind of snake wrapped all around him. I definitely wouldn't want to mess with him. He definitely looks very scary.
And he has a sword.
And a sword. Oh, yeah. I couldn't tell that from because I guess it's not in the picture there.
And looks like multiple swappable hands.
All right, so let's go ahead and get
Grimsword
out of his box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, and here we are. We have
Grimsword
out of his box. He is very, very, very menacing looking figure there. And that's the background that you see in the back in case you want to use that to display. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the different hands that he comes with. So 2 closed fists. Let's see here. These are slightly different, like a grippy hand and a little bit more open grip. And then we have, these look almost identical. There you go. He's like, over there. Please put the snakes over there. So he comes with 3 sets of extra hands. That's quite a bit. All right, now let's take a look at Grimsword himself. Wow, he's quite the spiky character here. He's got different things hanging off. Look at that. Can you see the red eyes? I don't know that the camera's picking it up so well but they're glowing at me. There we go. Now you can maybe see. They got that glowing red eye effect. Whoa. I don't remember seeing that on any other figure. He's got his helmet there. He's got some severe ear issues. Or maybe this is don't get too close to my head. This is protective extra armor out here. He's got the little mohawk on his helmet. And then he's definitely got like snake design all the way around. And then the tongue's coming up. He's got one really protected shoulder here. Asymmetrical shoulder things. He's got what looks like kind of like a spiked or like a chainmail thing right here. It's almost like a dragon skin or something with the silver. He's got this red back here with a spike coming off the back. You're not going to get too close to this guy for sure.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got helmets on his knees. This one actually has a snake head on it. And he has armored boot feet.
Yes.
So it definitely looks like he's in knight in shining armor boots with the different sections. And let's see here. That's what he looks like from the back. It's almost like a face on the back there.
Yeah.
And the snake thing's wrapped all the way around. And then his weapon is like a cobra head. Or like the top of a cobra. And then, or is that a rattlesnake?
Yeah, I think
it looks like a rattle. Okay, it looks like a rattle down here, the gold part. And then he's got the mace on the end of there. Ooh, that is a very spiky mace. And then, let's see here. Here's a shield, which is a giant snake head. And then it goes over his arm like that. He can hold on to it. I'm just going to take it off so I can show you. And he's got these little, like, almost leather-like. I mean, they're plastic, but they're supposed to look kind of leathery.
Yeah.
But there you go. There you have all the details on his shield.
Yeah, it definitely has a lot of detail on it. It's really cool the way
It really does.
the way they got him all. They kind of upgraded him for this Ultimate action figure.
And there's his sword with a very different tip to it. So, very unique. And then as you can see, it was, he has a place to fit the sword through. It's like a snake tail sticking off there. Because the head of the snake's here, and then the tail's there, and the sword fits through it. Alright, now I will let John show off his articulation. Good luck with that, because he is quite the spiky figure.
Okay, so let's take a look. He's going to have articulation at the neck. And it can actually, you can see he can actually look up, look down slightly, but more up than down. And of course, side to side. He can, he's got shoulder articulation, and it will, of course, this one's going to be a little hindered by that shoulder piece, but obviously you can see it will rotate as well as extending. He also has the bicep swivel, the elbow articulation. Alright, and let's see, he's got wrist articulation, and the wrists will bend as well as twisting. He has a point at the waist. He has hip articulation, and this piece is soft, so it will allow him greater range of motion. And of course the hips will kind of twist as well. It's kind of like the thigh swivel, but it's actually like way up at the top, so which is really cool because it kind of hides that point of articulation. He also has the knees and then the ankles, and the ankles will turn, pivot, and roll. So it will allow him to stay flat-footed and balanced when you pose him. So awesome to add Grimsword to the Dungeons & Dragons collection.
Alright, so there's one last look at
Grimsword.
So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.